Yo, what up, dudes? Alright, today in this video, I want to showcase the newest, the best Fireknight 25 team with Poison Explosion because of this guy that you're seeing right here on screen, Dark Kael. Alright, so just briefly go over Dark Kael's kit. Passive, doesn't really matter. A3, put a poison sensitivity up and 3 poisons up. Very cool. Single target. It's alright. And then A2, and then 100% chance to increase the duration of all debuff on the target for 1 turn. This skill is very good to extend all the poisons, but the animation takes way too long. And then we have the A1, attack 1 enemy 3 times, 35% chance to instantly activate 2 poison debuff or 1 poison and HP burn. Alright, so this skill is Dark Kael's signature skill. This is the best single target poison explosion skill in the entire game. So this Fireknight team is viable because of this guy right here. All right, so let me show you the team comp right here. The team comp is 2 more Dark Kael, Allure, and 2 arrows. All right, no Kymar, no Renegade, no refresh needed. All right, this is the one, baby. Take a look. All right, so 2 more, take a turn, put up a lot of poison, put up more poison. A1 here, extend all those poisons. And then this arrow pop, clean the wave, easy. Go to the second one. Okay. Boom, boom, more poisons, and then 2 more poisons should be back up by now. Poison, pop, boom, like that. 25-second clean to the easy clear the wave. Go to the boss at 26 seconds, and now we're just going to do the boss. So like, look at this. The AI setup is perfect, so that when Allure takes a turn on this on her second turn, all 3 of her A1 that decreased turn meter lands on the boss. This team is beautifully crafted, baby. And then you'll see some refresh accessory happens. The refresh accessory is just to run speed up the Fireknight runs. It doesn't matter on the waves. So look at this, pretty fast, right? So my average time for this team when I'm not recording is like 107, 108. So let's go one more time. It's very consistent. Put up poison here, put up more poison, and then A1 from this and an arrow, extend all the poisons, rotate back to this and an arrow, poison pop, second wave. And then since we did not use poison on this and an arrow, she will use her poison right now. And then the poison from these 2 guys will be back up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I think I got a refresh on this at an arrow, so that's why she did not use the poison, but it's fine. It's fine. So we got stalled by 5 seconds, but it's fine. The and arrow, both of them are wearing reflex set. And then Dark Kael is wearing what's called Relentless set. So there's a lot of RNG, but those RNG is just to speed up the boss. So like this one we're a little bit scuffed, but it's still super safe because we have on this team, right, we have 3 triple A1 hitters, like 3 A1s, A1s from Allure hit 3 times, 2 more hit 3 times as well. And then Dark Kael also hit 3 times, so the runs are super safe. Even if the on the wave, we get resisted by a lot, but still fine. So okay, so this one a lot longer because we got scuffed on wave. All right, one last time for the boys and girls. Oops. So very same setup. I mean similar setup. So as you can see, Dark Kael used the extend all debuff by 1 turn, 1 time, and he will never use it again. So like the AI setup for this team is set in stone. If you want to run this team, you have to follow the speed tune, the stats. Okay, so long story short, there's absolutely no substitute for for this team. If you want to run this team at Fireknight 25, there's no substitute for any of them. On this team we have a lot of A1s to break the shield. We have a decreased speed on the boss, so it will be a 100% guarantee run. We have a crap ton of damage on the boss, right? At each time an arrow pop their poison is 10%, and then if you take a look at Dark Kael's A1, right? If he actually pop the poisons and the poison explosion, he does crap ton of damage. All right, so as you can see, the runs is very consistent. All right, so let me first show you the AI. If you decide to use this team, right, and it doesn't work for you somehow, most likely is because of the AI. The AI is very meticulously crafted. Okay, so on Tomb Lord, prioritize A2. The AI, you have to set them the way it is. If not, it will not work. Okay. Prioritize on the Death Burst on Tomb Lord and an arrow. This is the okay. So I have two and an arrow, right? The slower one. This is the AI setup for the slower one. The faster one. This is the AI setup for the faster one. And then a lore, I would say 300 speed is safe. Yeah, 300 speed is safe, and then anything higher than that, it just cream. And then this is Dark Kael. We use the extend duration of all the above one time, and then we never use it again. A3, we don't care. We just lock it out because we already put up a lot of poisons via Tomb Lord and then double and an arrow. So all Dark Kael have to do is use A1. And plus, we will always have HP burn because at an arrow always land the HP, like at an arrow's A1 is super insane, right? Cannot be resisted. So this basically means it always lands 100%. So like in the old Fireknight team that I made, right? When at an arrow put up the burn, it is just a debuff that just sit there. That doesn't do anything, right? But with Dark Kael coming into the mix, where you can explode HP, where you can take advantage of an arrow's HP burn, this is absolutely huge, baby. That's what your mom said as well. Okay, so let's quickly go over the speed. Allure 300, right? And then after that, we have Tomb Lord, second fastest. Third, we have an arrow, a little bit slower. Fourth, a slower and narrow. And then last, we have the Dark Kael as the slowest. So the speed for this team is not set in stone. The only thing set in stone is that your champions. Okay. The only thing set in stone is the Tomb Lord, the double arrow, and Allure have to take at least 2 turns before the opposing wave take a turn. That's the only requirement. All right. So right now, let me show you their gears. So let's start off with the fastest Allure, Savage Set, and Speed Set. Actually, right before Allure, I ran with a Speed Set with like 5k plus attack, and then I swapped it to Savage Set, and I think like this makes absolutely no difference. Like the Savage Set with a lot lower attack, and the Speed Set that I had on her is doesn't matter. And then 85% crit rate is needed because of favorable affinity. This is the let me move my camera. This is the mastery, pretty standard, right? And then the fastest, second fastest, we have a Tomb Lord here. Tomb Lord, Savage Set and Speed Set. Savage Set is not needed. It just to do a little bit more damage. Any set on Tomb Lord works, and 100% crit rate. So then because his A2 requires 100% crit rate, and then this is the mastery. Giant Slayer as well. Actually, like Giant Slayer, War Master doesn't really matter. It's the same thing. This is the ideal mastery. Ideally, you want to leave this alone. You don't want to mess up with the timing for the Tomb Lord's AI because it is so meticulously crafted. All right, and then we have the 2 and an arrow here. The 2 and an arrow, obviously, best set on her is Reflex Set. So this is okay. This one is the faster one. The faster one. Okay. This is meticulously crafted too. The faster one can have all the refresh accessory that you want on her. that is absolutely fine. However, the slower one, you cannot have um any refresh accessory on her because 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 the AI because of how the AI is set up. The slower one, we prioritize poison first. So, alright, you know what? Just listen to me, baby. Just don't put refresh accessory on the slower and the narrow. Then it'll be all Gucci, alright? Alright, let's go back. And then the crit damage doesn't really matter because because the poison explosion, the skill combust cannot crit anyways, so it's fine. And then this is the mastery, pretty standard. And then the other allure reflex set as well, no refresh accessory. I would say is like almost the same mastery, doesn't really matter. And then last but not least, the star of the show, the destroyer of boss, right here, Dark Kael. This is the Dark Kael build. Perception set and relentless set. The perception set doesn't really matter. The relentless set is good when it's on the boss. Like I know I'm adding a lot RNG via refresh accessory, reflex set, and relentless set on this team. However, these sets, they don't like, you don't have to use them if you don't want to. Your process of going through the wave will be exactly the same. The only difference that these set will do is speed up your when you're at the boss to get the boss down. So like Dark Kael's A1, right? If it doesn't proc any of the poison or HP burn, right? It will do like maybe like 30k damage, 35k damage. However, if you like the average range for A1 to like do damage is like 200k plus. And if you're lucky, 400k if you can like proc like all the poisons and HP burn, which is absolutely huge. And this is the mastery for the Dark Kael, because he will use A1 other than the first turn. Giant Slayer is the best tier 6 mastery on him, and this is the mastery, pretty, and it's 40 book as well. If you don't want to 40 book Dark Kael, you have to book this A2 up to level 4 to get a 100%. A1 you have to book until max to get the extra 10% chance to proc. But other than that, yeah, it's a pretty easy build. Alright, this is the new Poison Explosion Fireknight 25 team, baby. Dark Kael. This is the final version that I came up with. This team actually took me like more than a week to craft. Alright, hope you guys enjoy this team. Until next time, baby. Bye.